Well, more than 2 weeks now after a large fish kill incident at Great Lakes Cheese in Franklinville, limited production at that facility has now resumed. 2 News Side's Nate Benson has been working to confirm this information, including where waste is now being sent to. He joins us now in the studio with the latest. Hello, Nate.
Yeah, good evening, Scott. Not only has limited production resumed at Great Lakes Cheese, but waste is now being transported to nearby farms. When dozens stood outside Great Lakes Cheese on September 5th to protest a wastewater discharge into Ishua Creek that killed tens of thousands of fish and other wildlife, I noticed something in the parking lot of the plant: these blue containers. We also noticed activity at the plant and tractor trailers coming and going. At the time, cheese production had been halted by the company after the DEC mandated they immediately address the discharge issue. Now, we have a better understanding of what those trailers are and what those trucks are doing. A Great Lakes Cheese spokesperson confirms that the company, quote, is currently containing and testing wastewater on site. Wastewater is then being removed to permitted farms for use in their fertilization plans. Those containers I mentioned are mobile wastewater treatment facilities that were brought in while the company works on the plant wastewater optimization that is being mandated by the DEC. According to the DEC, quote, some waste material is being pumped from the digester into tanker trucks and sent to be disposed of in manure lagoons. And the DEC is aware of the volume and location of all trucked material and will follow up with inspections. Great Lakes Cheese reiterates, quote, at this time, no wastewater is being discharged into Ishua Creek. The health of the creek remains a concern for residents and researchers at UB.
Certainly, anytime there's this level of die-off event of fish populations, it's of concern, and the fish might be the most visible impact by this, but there are likely other things going on that we should be concerned about as well.
Corey Krabenhoft is an associate professor at UB's Department of Biological Sciences.
And the good news is that streams and rivers have a built-in mechanism for dealing with organic matter. This is something that happens naturally every single day, that's always ongoing. The problem here is the amount of organic matter, or whatever was discharged into the creek all at one time, was too much for the stream to handle.
But the lasting impacts of the latest discharge by Great Lakes Cheese is complicated to know right now. Keep in mind, the company violated its discharge permit every month since opening in November 2024.
The length of this discharge event over the course of, I think it was almost a year, is really going to be a big problem in terms of the overall impact to the organisms that we find in the stream.
Right now, the DEC says they are still monitoring the quality of Ishua Creek, and the department is still advising the public not to use the creek for recreational purposes. On your side, Nate Benson, Channel 2 News.